Okay, so we've made all of our components. We now need to have a look at being able to put them together. So one of the things that we need to do is we need to create a different kind of file, and we need to make sure that we've saved all of our components into the correct place. So we'll have a look at this. So we're going to hit new again, and we're going to go for standard millimeters assembly. So it's the next row down. It's the one with the blue top and the two yellow blocks underneath. So we'll go for that one. So when we've got our assembly, the first thing we need to do is we need to put in our main component. So the first component that we're going to put in is the truck body. Just the same as if we were making a human, we would put the body in first, and then we'd start attaching arms and legs and all the rest of it. With this one, we're going to put our truck body in first because that's what everything else is attached to. All right. So we're going to go for place up in the top corner there, and I need to find where I've saved it. So I've saved mine in new S2 CAD projects, and I've got my one that says truck there. So I'll open that, and within that I've got all of my components. That's what yours should look like as well. So I'll put the body in. So I'll open that, and I'll click that, and I'll just place one. Be careful not to click too many times because you'll end up with multiple bodies. You just need to click once. And I'll right click and I'll press OK. So the first thing that we need to get is we need to make sure that my navigation cube up in the top right hand corner here is correctly orientated with the body. So at the moment I'm looking at the top of my body, looking at the top there, but it says right on here, so I need to change that. So if I right click on my navigation square, I can set current view as top. So that's the top of my body, and it's the top of my navigation square as well. And if I come down, I can get the front of my body, and that's the front of my navigation square. So that's a nice bit of setup. So the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my two axles. So I'm going to hit place again, find my axle. I'm going to open that, so I'm going to click twice because I want two axles. 1, 2. And then I can right click and press OK. And here we're now talking about constraints. So I'm going to hit my constraint here. As we've talked about during the lesson, there are two kinds of constraints. There's a flush, which is where you line things up. And then there's a mate. And a mate is where we're like gluing things together. We're sticking things face to face. So I'll click on my constraint, and my wee box will have popped up there. And the first constraint I'm going to do is going to be a mate. So I've got my mate selected there. And I'm going to find the center. So you can see that dotted line, that's the center line of my axle. So I'm going to click once there. And then I'm going to line it up to the center line of one of my holes. There. Perfect. So I can apply that. The next thing I want to do is I want to line up the sides of my axle with the sides of my body. Now I've deliberately not chosen the easiest way to do this because I want to test you. So I'm going to select the flush constraint. I'm going to select the end of my axle, and I'm going to select the side of my body. And they're nice and flush there. But the problem with that is that I stick out on the other side of quite a bit. And then on this side where I'm going to put my wheel, if I've no axle sticking out, I can't put my wheel on. So if we go back to the technical drawings, you can see that my wheel is 5 millimeters thick. So if I set my offset down here, if I set that 5, rather than -5, then we can see it pops out. But the same amount of stick out on both sides. So I can attach my wheels. That's what I want. So I'll apply that too. Do the same on the other one. So I'll go constrain, find the center of my axle, center of my hole, and mate those together. Apply. And then I'll flush, and I'll go end of my axle, side there. I'll set my offset to -5 millimeters. So when you're putting in offsets, minus is coming towards you. So it'll come towards me, and then positive is going away from you. So I'll apply that there. So I've got axle sticking out both sides, the body there, nice and equal, looks looking good. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place in my wheels. down my wheels in my place constraint. I'll open that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right click, press OK again. So this is again, it's going to work exactly the same way as the axles, slightly simpler this time. I can constrain the center of my wheel, the center of the axle, press apply, and then I can flush the outside of my wheel to the outside of my axle. Apply. And just repeat that all the way around. So center of wheel, center of axle, apply, flush, end of wheel, end of axle, apply. Spin myself around. Same thing again. Center axis to center axis, apply. You can even speed it up by doing the center axis of all the different ones. Center axis to center axis, apply. And then I can flush the two ends up. Change it to flush, wheel, axle, apply, wheel, axle, apply. So I've now got all 4 of my wheels stuck on. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the front of my cab in first. So again, up to place, hit my front cab, open that. Just want one, so I'll click once. It's okay. So with my wheels, I wanted to constrain them in 2 directions. I wanted them along the axis and then flushed up against the side. I'm going to need to constrain my cab in 3 directions. So up and down, side to side, and forwards and back. So I'll show you how to do this. The first thing I always like to do is constrain it in a vertical sense, so up and down. So I'm going to constrain, I'm going to hit my mate, and I'm going to go for the bottom of my cab and the top of my body. And that stuck them together, so you can see that they're nice and stuck together. Yeah, it's pointing the wrong way, but we'll sort that in a minute. So I can apply that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change over to my flush, and I'm going to flush the front of my cab with the front of my body. There we go. Apply that. And finally I'm going to flush the side to the side. Apply that there. That's my front end. And then I can place my rear cab. And this works in much the same way. So I can constrain the bottom of my cab, top of my body, which looks good. Apply that. Change over to flush. And I can flush the back of my cab, back of my body. Always remember to click apply at the end. And I've got my side to my side and apply. We can see that, we can have a spin around, and we can see that everything's nice and flush and lined up. If you can't really see the joints, that's usually a good idea. It's usually a good thing. There we go, job done.